Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Today I'm just going to talk about my experiences in RC and basically trying to inspire or help anybody that's struggling in the hobby because I know I have struggled with RC my whole life. So I just want basically to give you guys a little bit of information, the newbies and the veterans alike to RC. First of all, I think it's a great hobby. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I enjoy it. There's pros and cons to any hobby. Yeah, it's an endless money pit, and it can frustrate you to no end. But on the other hand, when everything's working right in RC, it could be a lot of fun and a good hobby. Me these days, I enjoy working on my truck and my vehicles as much as I do driving them or flying them. So I'm an all-around pilot. I'm a sport pilot. I fly planes and helicopters and have been my whole life. This is technically my first RC truck, but I've had a lot of RC cars. Anyways, if you guys have seen any of my other videos, you know all this stuff. Okay. So today I'm just going to ramble on about what I've learned from a lifetime of RC, and I've learned from a lot of the masters. So basically, um, rule number one of RC, I think, and my dad feels the same way, and he taught me most of the stuff. He got me into the sport, of course. I came out of the womb with a controller in my hand. Anyways, I can't stress this enough. I've finally realized that a big part to success in the sport. Okay, the number one rule is if you want to have success in RC, never give up. You know, just keep if that's what you want to do. If you want to drive a car or a plane or fly a helicopter, just don't give up. I didn't, and you're gonna learn a lot along the way. So, what I learned from a lifetime of RC experience is, number one, get yourself a little hobby corner, get yourself a nice, quiet, semi-clean place where you can work, okay? My workshop and workbench is usually a disaster, but today I cleaned it up a little bit. First of all, you want to get yourself some like bowls or buckets, okay? And, you know, keep all your tools in one place, like your most used tools. Like all these tools are the most used tools I use. All kinds of cool stuff in here, just gadgets I picked up along the way, solder, all kinds of junk. So, if I need something, I go here first. There's random screws in here. I mean, look at this thing. This is a great tool. I got a whole set of them. Sharpies, all kinds of junk in here that I use a lot, okay? Then you're going to need a screw gun, right? And you're also going to need the bits for your RC truck, okay? Or car, one vehicle, whatever, okay? So having the right tools, having a good, clean workbench where you can work, okay? My charger and my two batteries, I keep in an aluminum tray, so if there is an accident, it's aluminum, so it's all good. It also keeps them cool. I love aluminum, and I just gotta, get yourself a cheap little, you know, nickel metal hydride charger for your transmitter batteries. And then I have my auxiliary box. This is just a whatever box I have of, Velcro, all kinds of random snips, all kinds of random junks I use for my hobby. There's all kinds of stuff in there. It's a pretty deep box, and you can see it's like overflowing. Of course, I always keep liquid wrench close by because I love it. Okay, so I'm trying to wrap this up here. I got a lot to talk about today. Anyways, my truck. Okay, I finally got it dialed in how I like it, and I'm pretty happy with it right now. I don't want to jinx it, but it's been through a lot. So I just cleaned it, and how I clean it, there's a couple different ways you can clean your waterproof RC truck. Okay, um, about once a week I give it a full-on shower with the hose. But in between, stuff like that runs, you just want to knock the dirt and dust and crap off of it because that's what can get in there. So you can see my truck is pretty freaking clean right now. So anyways, what I did is I took I found my RC helicopter brush that I used to clean my 450 size helicopters with, and this is it. It's just a basic, just your everyday like painter's brush type thing. I can't tell what it's stainless. It's a 2-inch. Okay, it's a 2-inch brush. No big deal. Okay, so what I do to clean my truck, like after every run pretty much, is first thing I do is take this little awesome tool I bought. It's a little air thingy. It's like air compressor. If you have an air compressor, better, even better. But what I do is first thing I do is I knock all the dirt off the engine. You know, hear that? Get all that crap out of there. And it's just hit every little nook and cranny with this thing. And I do this after every run. I knock all the dirt off, right? Just get it all the dirt and crap off, okay? Then take Mr. 2-inch painter's brush here, and I just, you know, same thing. I hit the motor first. I just get in there, you know, just get in there and knock all that dirt off and crap. 'Cause that's not gonna help. This thing gets so dirty, oh my god. And then, you know, just get it all up in there. You know, get in all the little nooks and crannies and stuff. What's cool about this brush is you can like jam it like this and really get it in there. Jam it and twist it, you know. Get in there. Just get everything nice and clean. Get all the dust and crap off, because that's not helping nobody. Okay. And then, you know, get in there, in your electronics, clean your battery tray. Don't hear the shocks yet. Didn't do the shocks near the end. And boop, boop, boop. Then, you know, get your servo saver. You know, get all the little nicks and crannies of your front end and stuff. Not the shocks. Not the shocks so much. We'll get to this. And then, you know, jam it in there. Jam it in that wheel well. Boom. You know, hit it from all sides like that. Boom, 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 boom. Then, flip it over. And attack the bottom. Same thing. Get up all in the little nooks and crannies and stuff. Now, you know what? You could do this. This works well too with soap and water. If you have a soap and water mix nearby, that's good. But, you know, with the soap and water thing, you need it to dry up pretty quick. So you gotta like put it out in the sun. This is just a dry brush, you know, and it's got enough oil and crap on it already. So, dry brush works pretty good. And just get it up in there. Boom. That's how you clean your truck, okay? So, success in RC, first of all, it doesn't hurt to have a lot of money because it's a very expensive hobby. It's an endless money pit. But, you know, if you get yourself some nice little models and you take good care of them, you could be really happy and it could be a good sport. It's a lot of fun. My whole family does it. So, I had my little, like, 4-year-old niece, you know, driving it last night. It was really cool. So, that's that. Keep your shop organized. Have a nice place to work on your models. And just basically have fun with it. And don't get too upset. Because, you know, it can be a very frustrating hobby. Especially when you're poor like me. You know, when you're poor, it's just really hard hobby to stick with, you know. Because you constantly need new stuff. Especially now at the level I'm at with this truck, I've been, you know, I'm wanting to race it, and you know, I'm wanting to race it, so I'm going up against Traxxas Slashes all the time. They're such great trucks. So, might be doing some racing today, and there's a bunch of other stuff I wanted to talk about, but I can't really remember. So, anyways, just keep your stuff clean, kind of organized. You know, all you need really is 2 tubs, a primary tub and a backup tub. That's it. And then, you know, you're going to need either a lipo bag or one of these, like, aluminum trays. You know, battery charger. You know, just keep it simple, you know. And I've been dreaming about flying helicopters. I think I'm going to buy another 450. Maybe on Christmas, I'll buy a 450 helicopter. I'll show you what I can do with a helicopter. It'll blow your mind. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully there's supposed to be like a pretty big race tonight, and should be a lot of fun at my favorite track. So hopefully the next video will be me racing this thing. So it's a full-on race truck now. I don't really bash on it anymore. It's just all about the track right now. You know, I want to prove to the world that I have the experience and the drive and the skills to be one of the best, you know, short track racers there is for my class. So, you know, it's basically stock. So I guess I would run like stock two-wheel drive. So, anyways, yeah, I still love this truck. I'm never gonna give up on it. I mean, just with stupid brush motors, I've already dumped, and battery packs. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I probably have close to 300 bucks into this truck, and it's still not where I want it to be. I'm gonna have to spend at least another 100 bucks for a decent brushless setup, and I have to buy a new transmitter and a new receiver and stuff. So it's just, you know, the hobby, it's endless money pit. But I mean, a lot of hobbies are, you know, unless you're into like, you know, sewing or basket weaving or something, you're gonna end up spending a lot of money on your hobby. So it's a good hobby though. It's a lot of fun, you know, and that goes for all RC. It's all the same crap, you know. It's like, you know, if you're lucky, you know, you're only working on your models maybe, you know, 50-60% of the time, you know, if you're lucky. You know, me with RC, especially with helicopters, because they're so finicky. I mean, when I was into helicopters, it was like 80% of the time I was working on my helicopters, and 20% of the time I was flying them. It was about that, and it was horrible. I mean, I just wanted so much more flight time, but those things are just need constant maintenance. And it's the same with vehicles. So, you know, if you just maintain your vehicles halfway decent, obviously my, you know, shop is not immaculate. It's pretty much a disaster still, but I'm working on it. But just keep your stuff, you know, organized, semi-organized and clean, whatever. You'll have a lot more success in the hobby. And also you have to learn to enjoy working on it and repairing it, because there was a point where I got really sick of working on my helicopters all the time, and that's basically why I gave up, you know. Well, if I gave up because I severely crashed my last helicopter and it was beyond repair. So I sold it on eBay for parts. And then I got those V911s and they're great, but uh, I need parts for those too still because I'm more into this. So anyways, thanks for watching my videos. The next video should be me racing this thing later today on the Zach track. Should be awesome. So anyways, take care, YouTubers. Peace out.